Hey guys, it's Drew again here from S Squared. So recently we got a new set of tires put on our 2017 Subaru Forester XT. I went with the new Falkin Wild Peak AT Trails in 235, 50, 18, which is kind of one size up in width and roughly the same overall height as the stock tires on the last generation Forester XTs. So we took these up to the mountains of western North Carolina, kind of put them through their paces on some back road twisty driving and some kind of gravel forest service roads, along with the highway trip to get up there. In all, in about 7 days, we put roughly 1,000 miles on the tires. And this is what I like and I don't like about them. So first things first, the OEM supplied tires on the Forester are pretty much like most OEM tires. They're not great at everything. They're round, they roll, that's about it. The Falkin Wild Peak AT Trails are kind of this new hybrid tire, kind of designed specifically for lightweight SUVs or SAVs or whatever they're calling them these days. So they are not as aggressive as a traditional BF Goodrich all-terrain or some of the other options. They're a little more road friendly than some of the Yokohama Go-Winder options, which is kind of what drew me to them. Now they do have as you can see in the video, they've got a super aggressive sidewall pattern on them, but the treads themselves are not crazy, knobby, aggressive. You're not going to take a huge hit in fuel economy. You will take some. They are wider. They are heavier than the OEM tires, so there is a little bit of a fuel economy hit, but you don't get a Forester XT for the fuel economy. So one of the big things that I do like about the tire is I have felt in the past that the OEM tire, the Bridgestone, whatever, definitely lacked a lot of grip. Wasn't super confidence inspiring in the rain, things like that. The Falkin Wild Peaks have been an awesome tire in kind of all conditions. They handled the long distance highway cruising with no problems, minimal road noise. Not that I could hear it anyways. The car's got a unresonated WRX mid-pipe and axle back on it, so it's a little loud and drony on the highway, so I couldn't hear any additional road noise from the tires. The big improvement came in kind of the back twisty roads with a nice stiffer sidewall tire, along with the extra little bit of width. The car definitely handles, or felt like it handled, a lot better than the Bridgestones that were on it. Granted, this car does also have a 20 or 21 millimeter STI rear sway bar, so that helps a lot in it. But overall, in the corners, I felt like I could brake a little bit later. Didn't feel like it was wanted to roll, kind of lean over onto the tires nearly as badly as it did previously. The next big improvement is when you get off pavement. Now, I'm not talking going rock crawling or four-wheeling, things like that. That's not what we use our Subaru Forester for, and most people don't. Now, granted, there are definitely, if you are planning on taking this on trails, there are better tire options than the Falkin Wild Peak. This is more for people like us. We're kind of like a weekend adventure couple. We like to go up to the mountains. We hike, mountain bike, camp, things like that. I want a tire that can both get me there relatively quietly and comfortably, handle the twisty roads to get to places, and then when you do kind of get to those final last mile destinations, that you're not worrying as much about having quote unquote street tires and trying to navigate loose rock, sand, things like that. So we put it through the paces on probably give or take 50 to 60 or so miles of Forest Service unpaved roads. So kind of mix the conditions, some were better than others, but never had an issue where the tires felt like they lost grip, or like I had to, either myself or my wife, who, as you can see, is driving here a good bit when we're off-road, kind of getting a little bit more comfortable. She doesn't have a lot of seat time off pavement in the car. The off-pavement traction is significantly improved versus the original OEM tires. That said, they are definitely not a rock crawling tire. You are not going to go crawl over a bunch of rocks with them. You're not going to go kind of through mud with them. I mean, these are still a pretty small sidewall 18-inch wheel and tire combination. There are better options if that's what you're using your vehicle for. For us, this thing still commutes every day to work for her, and we wanted something that would definitely kind of, our hope was to kind of the Goldilocks syndrome. Maybe not necessarily the best off-road, maybe not necessarily the most grip on-road, but a good solid mix of both, and these tires so far have not disappointed. Granted, as of recording this video, we maybe only have about 3,000 miles on them, so these are my initial impressions of the tire. I'm going to probably do a 6-month and 1-year update on them, how we like them. Hopefully I don't have to experience any of that dreaded S word with them, which is snow. That's why we live in South Carolina now. We've been there, done that. But I have no fear that these tires will be vastly improved over the Bridgestones. They've got a lot of nice siping in them. The tread blocks aren't super spaced out, so they should handle snow just fine. Another big thing that I much improved or much happier about these tires versus the stock ones that had is the braking performance. The stock Bridgestones felt very, so probably lack of better words, uninspired or did not inspire confidence, under braking, either hard braking, wet braking, regardless. They felt like there was definitely something missing. Now it's a common complaint on Subaru Foresters that you kind of say, oh, the brakes are terrible, I need to upgrade them. Don't spend the money yet on going to 4-pot STIs or CTSV brakes or whatever it is. Put a real set of tires on the car. There are probably even better options than using the Falkin Wild Peaks as far as if you want real braking performance, like a true kind of summer or more performance tire. But these tires definitely impressed me. I don't have any hard metrics, but braking performance definitely feels to be improved versus the stock ones. So those are kind of my initial thoughts on the new Falkin Wild Peak AT Trail. If you have kind of a crossover E type SUV or a small SUV like Forester, Outback, wagon, things like that, and you are using it like it's intended, this is one of our 2 adventure vehicles. We have the Tacoma and the Forester. The Tacoma is definitely the vehicle if I'm going to go be stupid off-road. It's got a locker, all that stuff. This is the one if I want to be comfortable and have fun on back roads while we're up there as well. If you have a small SUV, these are definitely a tire worth checking out if you plan to use it to get to places. We like backcountry adventuring and kind of places that may not be as easily accessible via a regular passenger car. That's one of the reasons why we bought the Forester, then the whole turbo thing. But that is kind of my synopsis of the Falkin Wild Peak. If you have a small SUV and you actually use it like a small SUV, not just going and getting groceries, this is a tire definitely worth checking out. Thanks for watching. If you want some more of our super related content, click the card. And thanks for watching this video. Bye.